everyone. Here I'm back again on quite a serious topic, a topic that no one talks about, and if they talk about, it's not really the full essence of what should be taught. So, this is called nature and nurture. I'm going to talk to you about nature and nurture. In today's world and in the days of the past, people look at someone and they say, okay, maybe this is their nature. But what does nature mean in my world where I'm a genetic analyst and I'm a trainer in Rockence Genetic Analysis? What does that mean? Nature to me is how you or anyone was in your mother's womb. That's nature. So, how do we know that? In this report called Rockence Genetic Behavior Report, whether you're a child or an adult, a 28-page report is generated further to your fingerprint. Now you may think, where does this fingerprint come in? Well, our brain and fingerprint is connected. When the brain was being formed while we were in our mother's womb, it was from the 10th week to the 19th week. That is the time our fingerprint came into being. Now, from the fingerprint, it will tell us many things, especially how we are by nature, our behavior, our personality. So, when people guess and tell you, oh, she's this and she's that, no, it's not right. So, don't get too offended when people say, when you overhear people saying, that's her nature, that's her nature. No, they're just doing it out of their personal or environmental behavior. Nobody knows you, nobody knows me. But the report, what is generated, tells who we are. And now there's a phase in the report where it's called the perception phase. There it talks to us about how affective are we, or how critical are we, or how is our cognitive, or how is our reflective. Now, if our affective is like 60 or 80 or 40 or even 30, then we are this kind of person that we need all the attention in the world, or we are not happy. So we'll do anything for that attention, and that's dangerous. So here in our training center, Smart Inspiration UA Training, we bring it to the balance. The affective, cognitive, critical, and reflective. And we will depend on the remaining report details to bring the balance to where it should be. Now there is a part in the report which says, which will bring us to our innate intelligence state, our innate state. How were we in our inborn state? And it will also show us, suppose we are adults, in my case as an adult, how am I in my present state, my adult state. Now it will show me whether I'm dynamic, whether I'm static, or whether I'm underutilized in some of my intelligences. Now, nature. When we see some people, they don't talk. Then we say, oh, their interpersonal is not working. No. The report may show that your interpersonal is fluid. That means it's going down. But it may also show that it's staying in the dynamic state, which means you can work on it. It's going down only because you're not working on it. Or it may show your intrapersonal is hyper, or you're not working on it. So if we can work on these two intelligences, intrapersonal, to work on it means to work on yourself inside out. Now, I would say if you can work on yourself inside out, that means from your root chakra to your crown chakra, or your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus, if you can work on that, then your nature, or by nurture, your personality can change. Your nature is how your mom was, or how the genetic composition is. But by nature, we can change the personality. So there is the change is your constant. Change is important. So for change to be important, then the report will tell us how responsive are you to change. So if it's going to be 6, then you're on the threshold. But now when I will look at the report again, I will see the learning preference. Now the report I'm looking at right now, it says visual first, then auditory, then kinesthetic. That means that person will not respond to anyone how he or she should respond unless she sees the person in front of her. Then she will listen, and then she has to do, and then she's fine. But the same person's report also says that her auditory is hyper. That means when she's listening to someone, she's going to listen not on what the person is saying, she's going to listen how the person is speaking, or why the person is speaking this way. That's going to be her importance. So you see, when we look at someone and say, oh, that's her nature, how wrong we can be. To learn more of nature versus nurture, join me at Smart Inspiration UAE training. Thank you.